Welcome back into Great Day Washington. It's time now for the Morning Mix. Actress Rebel Wilson is entering the dating game, but not for herself. She's actually launching a new dating app called Fluid. Wilson tells People magazine the app is different because it gives the users the option to define their sexuality, but not say what gender you're looking for. She calls it love with no labels, and Wilson says she doesn't know how to define her own sexuality, but she never thought she was 100% straight. The Fluid app will be available later this month. She said when she was dating and she went back, she was on a dating app, she wished there was an app like this. So that's kind of what sparked her to create this.
I'm surprised there wasn't an app like this beforehand. The way that we've been so much more open with sexuality and less and less putting labels on everything. I am surprised that there wasn't one before this, but for Rebel, somebody of her stature, to put that out there and make it kind of normalize it a little bit, I think will really make a lot of people feel more comfortable.
Well, and you remember when she posted last June, so June of 2022, that she had a partner. And she said, I always thought I was looking for a Disney prince, but what I really wanted was maybe a Disney princess. And she's like, I'm still figuring this out, though. And they just welcomed a daughter in November. So she seems fluid, right, on her journey right now,
She said, like, she's always she's always had really intense female relationships, but nothing really romantic until she met her current partner.
Yeah, so they're still together.
All right, rejoice, Ted Lasso fans. Yes. Season 3 of the hit comedy series comes out 1 month from now. Apple put out a teaser for it yesterday. You got to watch the whole thing and you get a little nervous, but don't worry because the coach himself, he does come out at the very end. The midweek release date instead of a weekend is a first for the streaming network, but you'll have to wait if you want to binge because they are only dropping 1 new episode per week. But oh, it can't wait for this. You've got like Nate, who's like his rival,
don't
on the other team and all this stuff.
I've seen like a couple episodes of the first season.
We got to catch this girl up
on
this one.
I won't watch the trailer. I did see that there's 3 episodes that will be dropping the first day. So you can go ahead and watch 3 on day 1, and then they're only going to be releasing one a week.
You can watch the trailer because it doesn't share
anything.
Oh, it
doesn't share.
No.
See, Nate's still like the helper on the team. See, already a spoiler.
It's just a little behind.
I'm like years behind.
Now you can binge it.
You can say it. It's not wrong to tell me these things.
Excited it's coming out.
Yes. All right. Meanwhile, it is parade day for the Kansas City Chiefs. The team will show off the Lombardi Trophy during their Super Bowl parade later today. Public schools in the city and districts in the surrounding area are closed for the day. Officials expect 500,000 people to line the streets to cheer on the team as they should.
Oh goodness, second one in 4 years. So this city knows how to celebrate.
Yeah. Did you look at Patrick Mahomes, his wife Brittany, her Instagram yesterday? You know, they did the whole Disneyland that we talked about yesterday. Then she posted yesterday, like around noon. She goes, the toddler was still asleep, the 2-year-old. The baby had already gone back down for a nap. She goes, I went down for a nap myself. She's like, we are so wiped out. The toddler didn't nap for a couple days. Just as a mom of a toddler, I'm like, that sounds miserable.
Oh my gosh. Well, and you know, and her clock is probably so off of just getting the kids there and then being up late for the game and then
in
flying
Arizona,
to Disneyland.
then they're in California.
Oh, it's going to be a fun party, though.
I know. One more day. I'm sure that's what she's thinking.
She's like, I need a break. You take the kids.
Yeah, you go to the parade.
The Washington Capitals will be without their captain for the rest of the week and possibly longer. We're not sure. Alex Ovechkin is stepping away from the team for a little bit to attend to a family matter in Russia and the health of a loved one. He left abruptly from practice yesterday. Now, Ovi has only missed 48 games throughout his 18-year NHL career. The Caps did lose last night without him. When this comes at a real, I mean, obviously nobody blaming Ovi. He's put in the work. He needs to go take care of his family. The Caps are in the middle of their like playoff push. It's the home stretch, and they're in jeopardy of missing the playoffs. And without Ovi, who they rely on so much, this team is really going to have to step up.
I saw they were ranked 7th right now in the league. Is that right? So is that kind of like the cutoff point?
It's close, And then, you know, Ovi's still also going for the goal scoring record.
Right.
He's still 82 goals behind Wayne Gretzky, which he could possibly have gotten this season, but more likely it'll be next season anyway. But we just hope that everything is well with Ovi and his family.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So safe travels back there.
Yes. Meanwhile, we do right here have some big news from the Tidal Basin in D.C. this morning. We may not be too far away from seeing the cherry blossom trees blooming. Conversations were sparked online, all thanks to this tree right here. This is actually known as the indicator tree. It started to bud yesterday. Woo, that sparked a whole discussion. And the National Park Service says it means the rest of the cherry blossoms aren't too far behind.
Maybe early this year.
Mike Litterist with the Park Service told our Abby Larico, things are on track to be on the early side for the cherry blossoms blooming, as Kristen just said, but not necessarily a record-breaking date. And I was looking, I mean, the buds are there, right? But by the time you see the blooms, it was in March the last 3 years.
Okay, so it's
we
early,
are
but
February, right?
But it's been so warm.
It's been so warm.
It's just always that worry of like, are we going to get that freeze? And
or
then what's going to happen?
They're going to bloom, and then we'll get our one snowstorm of the year, because that really will impact how long they're around. Yeah.